This coming week promises a beehive of activities for secondary schools across the country as they welcome Form 1s who sat for their KCPE exams last year. From Tuesday 9th to Friday 12th, students who received their admission letters are expected to report to their respective schools, failure to which they will be deemed to have forfeited their chance and another selection will begin to fill any vacant slots.
The bulk of the selection or the placement exercise has been done. Beginning today, the team is going to be working with the rest of the structures in the education sector to ensure that every one of our children, 993,000 of them, or almost 1 million, are placed in school. We want our children in Form 1 to start school on 9th of January across the board, both public and private. And private schools should not try to play games and say they have their own. They don't have their own calendar. The Act says the Minister for Education fixes dates for everyone, including private schools. So they have to do what they do so that our children are in school from 9th. And we will give a shorter window, 9th to 12th, of reporting.
According to Acting Education CS Dr. Fred Matiang'i, all pupils who scored over 400 marks have been given vacancies in national schools, while 63% of Form 1 students will join county schools. But after the deadline of 12th January, several national boarding schools will start the process of selecting students who will join their day scholar wing. Kenya High School, Starehe Boys Center, Moi Forces Academy, Nairobi School, Lenana School, Pangani Girls High School and Moi Girls Secondary School in Nairobi are among the national schools that have been marked for opening up Day Scholars Wing. Others are Ngara Girls Secondary School, Buruburu Girls High School, Embakasi Girls, Aria Parklands, Nembu Girls High School, Dagoretti High School, Langata Secondary School, Upper Hill, St. George's Girls, State House Girls, Hospital Hill and Ofafa Jericho High School. The move is aimed at boosting capacity and delinking admission to bed space under the free secondary education plan that is expected to increase Form 1 enrollment to above 1 million students. However, Ofafa Jericho High School's principal maintains that the day school vacancy will still be limited to those who scored 350 marks in KCPE.
Inform them that we will be admitting day scholars from the beginning of this year. So a number of them have made requests. I have also communicated to them the cutoff points for the entry cutoff points for our school, that is 350 and above.
Elsewhere, private schools operating illegally in Mombasa County have been warned of an imminent closure by the Ministry of Education. The Ministry's Quality Assurance and Standards Officer in Mombasa County, Sylvester Wauye, says the ministry will have no other option but close down the schools should they fail to comply with the laid down regulations.
Schools always mushroom because the proprietors of those schools are not aware of the ministry regulations. But our work as quality assurance is to ensure that they operate within the given framework. They provide the curriculum that is required, the national curriculum, as stipulated by the ministry. And we go around checking those schools. Those that don't meet standards, close down. Those that meet the standards, we guide them through the process of registration.
With the new system, it is going to improve the child's life, and it is going to make them to also understand a lot. So the parents should not get worried, but the teachers who are in charge, they know what is right and they are going to do what is right.
The sentiments coming as a Catholic priest called on Kenyans to embrace the new education curriculum, saying it will improve education standards in the country and ensure a brighter future for learners.
The new system is more integral. It's more integral and it addresses the real factor of the self. What a certain student is good at. Many a time and there before, we have always concentrated on the things that people are not good at. But now, it's going to factor in the gifts that each one of us has. So for the young people, they will be given an opportunity to be exposed to what they are good at, and they are going to specialize in that, and they will grow. And this country is going to go and actually go miles as far as his education is concerned.
Father Michael Mwangi made the remarks when he presented awards to best performing students from Githunguri Township Primary School in Kiambu County. Reporting for Channel 1 Weekend, I'm Roncliffe Odit.